Hoffman. I'm here live in Portland, Oregon. I'm broadcasting from Hoffman Academy. And if this is your first time, welcome. What we do with these jam sessions is I will teach a short lesson on improvising. This is an interactive lesson, so you should be watching me at your piano. We're going to make music together today. So please bring me over to your piano on your device that you're watching me from, if you haven't already, so we can make some music together. We'll do some jamming, and then the finger puppets come out and tell a joke or two. And then at the very end, if you want to stick around, I will do shout outs. Just leave me a comment with your name and where you're from on our Facebook page, and I will do shout outs at the end. So let's jump into our improvisation. Today we're going to be on the black keys. We've been doing a lot of white key improvising recently, and I feel like the black keys have been getting neglected. So let's get started. I'd like to teach you two parts today. And if you have a friend or a family member at home that you can do a duet with, this would be a really great one to do as a duet. So I'll teach you both parts. A part that a duet partner could play, and then a melody part that you could play. I'll also show you how you can do it where you do both parts. Your left hand can do the accompaniment part, and your right hand can improvise a melody. So you can actually improvise with yourself this way too. So lots of ways you can do this. That's the great thing about improvising. There's no one right way to do this. There are infinite right ways. We're going to use two chords today. The G flat major chord, but we're going to do it as an open fifth. Give us this kind of sound. And then the E flat minor chord, also played as an open fifth. So you won't really even notice that it's minor. You need the third to recognize major or minor. We're just going to use them as open fifths. So buckle your seatbelts. We're going to go flying so you can see these notes a little better on the piano. So the G flat major chord, or let's just call it a G flat chord, because we're really just using the root and the fifth. So on your piano, so here's my middle C. So I've gone down about an octave and a half below middle C. Find these two notes on your piano, and using like left hand finger 5 and 1, just go back and forth on those two notes. And if you add the damper pedal, it can sound really cool. We'll do that for 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can think 2 measures of 4 beats. And then we're going to drop down to the E flat chord, which is built on E flat and B flat. And we're going to do that for 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm using this terrible fingering so you can see better what I'm doing. But let's do it the right way now. So watch one more time. We're going to do 8 beats up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can just go back and forth like that. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, take a few seconds and practice that on your own. Just going between the, oh my goodness. Sorry, I have an alarm going off. That was to remind me to do my Facebook Live. Okay, I'm doing it. Okay, alarm, thank you. So we've got the G flat chord and the E flat chord. Got it? So practice going back and forth between those two chords on your own. Go. A little bit of practice time. And I was showing you how you can do it with just a back and forth. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. But you can do it just as a block chord if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And, or you can vary it. Within the same improvisation, you can change the accompaniment style for variety right in the middle. Maybe you want to start off doing just half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of start mellow like that. 1, 2. And then you can kick it up a notch when you want to. Switch it to eighth notes. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. if you want to get really fancy, here's for my more advanced players, you can do a full octave pattern with your left hand. So see these three notes. So I've taken the G flat, the D flat, and then I've added an extra G flat on top. And the fingering for those three notes would be with your left hand, use 5, 2, sorry, bad view. 5, 2, 1. So I'm going bottom, middle, top, middle, bottom, middle, top, middle. Then you can go down to the E flat. Then back to the G flat. This is easier if you have bigger hands like me and you can easily reach an octave, okay? Otherwise, that may not be very comfortable. So that's an advanced way you can try if you like. Now let me show you what you can do with your right hand. Again, you can have a duet partner play that part that I just taught you, or you can do it yourself with your left hand. And while your left hand does that, your right hand can improvise anywhere on the black keys. The cool thing about this improvisation is any black key is going to sound good. Okay? I want you to just take a few minutes and mess around on the black keys with some different patterns. Don't just play randomly. Try to think of real rhythms like ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, 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 ta, ta. Try different rhythm patterns. You can try slower notes with like chords. Try different two-note chords on the black keys. And almost anything you play can sound pretty good. Try three-note chords. Hold down the damper pedal for a really resonant, vibrating, cool sound. And just experiment with single notes or chords. For the chords, I like to do more like half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm playing single notes, I like to use my faster rhythms like eighth notes. Ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, 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 ta. Take a minute and just experiment with some patterns on the black keys, trying both chords and then single note patterns. Different rhythms. Just experiment and mess around for a little bit, and then we'll jam together. This is your time to practice. Make sure my alarm is not going to go off again. That was so embarrassing. Okay, not too embarrassing, but you know, try not to have interruptions during these. How's your practicing going? I wish I could hear what you're doing. I'm sure you're doing amazing things. Remember, don't judge yourself when you improvise. Just keep an open mind. It's like being in a candy store and you're trying all the different flavors of candy. Maybe not every flavor will be your favorite. But that's okay. Maybe you'll hit a note when you're improvising. You're like, oh, that wasn't my favorite. That's okay. You're going to try another piece of candy. There's always a new flavor waiting around the corner when you improvise. Okay, sometimes I'll play a note and I'll be like, oh, that's not quite what I wanted. But you can just always go to the next note. It's okay. Just let the music flow. Okay. If you want a little extra challenge, what I'm going to do now is I'll play the accompaniment part. So I'll do the chords. And I'd like you to focus on the melody part. So you probably want to stay kind of on the upper half of your piano, or middle to upper. And feel free to go all over. You can go all the way up to the highest notes, to the middle-ish notes. In the lower part, that is going to compete a little bit with my accompaniment. So, I mean, again, there's no right or wrong, but you might find that it sounds best if you stick to the middle or higher parts. I also wanted to mention that if you want a bonus note, in addition to the black keys, if you want to throw in an F, which is this white key here, that note will sound good with what I'm doing as well. Because I'm kind of in the key of G flat major. So that F will sound okay in the mix with all the other black keys. If you like hang on there a whole bunch in a row, it might start to sound weird. But if you want to throw in an occasional F, that F will sound nice as well, if you want a bonus note. If you want to just worry about black keys and you don't want to think about throwing in a bonus note, that's fine. Just wanted to give that as a bonus option. Okay, let's jam. I'm going to start kind of mellow, and then I'm going to let it build, and then listen, I'm going to, at the end, kind of wind it down, and let's see if we can end together for a beautiful finish. Okay, let your creativity go wild and just have some fun jamming with me. Here we go. You can start playing anytime you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just start playing. All right, how'd your improvisation go? I hope you had fun with that, and I hope you'll keep experimenting with that all week long. Trying out these two chords, G flat major, E flat. I was throwing in a couple of other chords every once in a while just for variety. If you're interested, that was the C flat major chord. Every once in a while, I would jump down to these two notes just for some variety. That's a C flat or B and a G flat. And then I would go up to a D flat chord. And those two also can sound nice in this mix. So, I Hope you'll keep experimenting with those chords and having some fun improvising all week long. All right, it's time for Scuba and Chef to come out and tell a couple jokes. Let me see if they're ready. Hey everybody! Hi guys. You ready for a joke? I'm ready. Okay. What goes up and down but doesn't move? I don't know what. Stairs! Good one. Okay. What part of a car is the laziest? I don't know what. The wheels, because they're always tired. Get it? Tires, like tires of a car. Yeah, I get it. Thanks, Chef. Thanks, Scuba. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thanks for those jokes, guys. All right. It's time for shout outs. So if you want to stick around, and hopefully if you're watching from our Facebook page, if you're watching on YouTube, I can't get your comments from there live, but I'll be looking at my phone on our Facebook page. And so if you're watching live and want to leave a comment with your name and where you're from, I'll do shout outs. Let me see if I can find the comments. All right, here we go. Let's see who's watching today. We've got Mickey in Plano, Texas. Thanks for watching again today, and congrats on being close to finishing Unit 5. That's great. Hello in Cairo, Egypt to Salma. Thanks for watching all the way in Egypt. That's awesome. And hello to Nathan in Portland. Hello to Abby and Ellie in San Diego, California. Thanks for watching. Hello to Gina in Clarksville, Tennessee. Thanks for watching today. Hello to Daksh from India. Great to have you watching. Hello to Sophia in Houston, Texas. Hello to Miyu and Yuto in San Diego, California. Hello to Nick in Portland. Hello to Kirk in Gresham, Oregon. Great to have you watching. Hello to Noel in North Carolina. Hello to Rakshan from Chennai, India. Glad you enjoyed the tour last week. If you missed our tour, just look in our video archive on our Facebook page, and you can watch me give a little tour of our Hoffman Academy in Portland. Hello to Grace and Isaias in Pennsylvania. Hello to Teresa in California. Hello to Lila in Florida. Hello to Angelina in Canada. Hello to Amanda in Bogota, DC. I don't think that's Washington, DC. I don't know what that is. Hello to Daria in New York City. I'm so happy that this was your favorite improvisation. That's great to hear. Hello to Aaron and Adrian in California. And my voice is getting kind of stuck. Excuse me, I need a drink. Sorry about that. I had a frog in my throat. Hello to Naira in Colombia. You're asking about the accompaniment of Hedwig's theme. I made myself a note last week and then I forgot about it. I am circling that note that I promised to try and remember this time to look into that. I'm not sure how to find that. I know we posted that a couple of years ago around the Halloween time of year, and can't remember where that lives on our website. Sorry about that, Naira. I will get back to you. And congratulations to Rosa on playing the main theme of Fur-Elise. That's great. Hello to Iris in Kentucky. And let's see, did I miss anyone? Oh, Jenny knows where the accompaniment is. Okay, Jenny, if you can put a link to it. I know there's some link somewhere where you can get the accompaniment to Hedwig's theme. I think it might be a premium feature where you have to be a premium member to access it, but I can't remember. We make some of the features free and some are premium. Ooh, Daniel asks, are we going to do a Halloween themed improvisation next week? I think that's a great idea. I hadn't thought of that, but that makes a lot of sense. Let's do something kind of spooky next week. I will bring a spooky themed improvisation for next week. That's a really great idea. Okay, I don't see any other names, but I'm going to wait just for a minute if you want to hang out. Sometimes there's a delay before Facebook sends me a comment. Things take time to travel through the internet. You would think it would go like really fast because it's like electricity, but the internet is a mysterious thing. Okay, I'm just gonna wait a few more seconds. Okay, so you are premium, Naira. And so you should be able to access the Hedwig's theme. Someone's asking about the Pop Hits book. If you go to the Hal Leonard website, it's actually not the easiest to find, but go to the Hal Leonard and if you type in a search for this book, and then it says like, there's a weird link where it's like, choose a music store near you. It doesn't literally have to be near you, but you need to choose a store that would actually ship to you. So Hal Leonard is a publisher, but they don't do their own shipping, so you actually have to choose another store from the Hal Leonard website that you can then order this through. It's a little bit clunky of a way to order it, but that's how Hal Leonard does it, and they're my publisher on this, so we got to play by their rules. And that's how you would get it. Okay, we've got another shout out. I'm glad if you waited this long. Hannah, and are still here. Hello to Hannah in Hartselle, Alabama. Very glad to have you watching today. And I don't know if anyone else is going to put in their name for a shout out, but I'm going to wait because always, whenever I stop the video stream, I'll always see like a name come on like 2 seconds after I push stop. So I'm going to wait 2 seconds longer than I normally would to try and prevent that from happening. Okay, right after I sign off this time, I'm going to go find that link and I'll post it on this video as a comment in reply to your comment. So everyone who's on this thread should be able to see the link to the Hedwig's theme accompaniment. Congratulations on finishing Amazing Grace. All right, here's another one. I knew it. Hello to Brandon in Georgia. Glad you're watching today as well. Ilona, 8 years old from Colombia. Thanks for watching. Hello, and thank you for watching. All right, I think that's it. I'm going to stop there. If I didn't get to your name, please come back next week. If you're not watching this live and you leave a comment, I won't be able to say hi because I've already filmed it. This is a live event, so if you can join me 4 p.m. Pacific every Wednesday, that's when we do this live, and hopefully you can join me live. But if you're watching me later, hello to you, whoever you are watching. I'm sorry that I can't call you out by name, but know that I'm really glad you're here too. Stay safe, everyone.